In the last video, I explained to you what is Q value. Just a recap, Q value is just the cumulative reward for each state if we take a particular action. For example, if we take a buy action on this candle, our reward will be negative, rather it will stop loss will be hit. So this action buy is not good. But if we take sell over here, then our reward will be good. Here, if we take a buy, then our reward will be cumulative reward is good. So Q value is very important for us. If we know the Q value of each state, then we can easily make the right decision. As I have explained in the previous videos, at the end of each candlestick, we will make that decision. And state is just the candlestick and the position of the moving average. So if we know what maximum reward we get, we'll take that action. This is the Q value. And we have to estimate Q value for each state. This is known as Q learning. Q learning is very important, and in a simple method that we can use for Q learning is a table. On one side we have the states, on other side we have the actions, and each state and action we then have the cumulative reward. But this works for very simple models. So we'll be using deep neural network to estimate the Q value for each state. For that, we will use the Bellman equation. Bellman equation is a recursive equation, and I'll explain it to in very simple terms. If you look at other books on reinforcement learning or on the websites, you will see a lot of mathematics that will confuse you, don't you? So don't worry, I'll make it very simple. So I will explain to you in the context of Q learning. Now I have explained to you what Q value is. Q value is just the cumulative reward for a state when we take a particular action. For example, this is the state, and if we take buy, then the cumulative reward is very good. And in the previous video, I also told you about discounting. We discount the future rewards because we want the reward, we want to get the reward as early as possible. So this is the Bellman equation. Bellman equation is the Q value for state S and A is equal to immediate reward for S state and action plus discounted Q value for the future cumulative states and actions. This is just a simple Bellman equation. It's a discursive equation. So we just break it down. Q value, immediate reward plus discounted cumulative future Q values for the future states. This is just the Bellman equation. As I told you, we will use the Q learning algorithm. For that, we will develop a deep neural network. So this was the theory, and I hope now you are clear about the theory. In the coming videos, then we'll start developing the Python code that will implement our ideas into an algorithmic trading strategy that uses reinforcement learning.